a great day at Mr Electric. Chloe speaking.
When I checked it with my phone, I'm Jeff Longley, Managing Director of Able Electrical Installations Limited, trading as Mr Electric. I started with Mr Electric in 2008. I had another company and my son was working part-time for me and doing an electrician's course. Unfortunately, while he was doing his course, he was let down a couple of times for jobs, and at the end of his course he got good exams but no experience, so no one was interested in taking him on. And we was doing all right at the time, so I bought the company as a means of giving him a job. At the time it was just turning over £80,000 a year. There was 2 other employees. I knew straight away I could bring some extra work in through my other business, and enough to keep 3 people going, and I just let it run by itself for 2 years till in 2010 I sold my business and concentrated on Mr Electric. At the moment I have 2 sons working in the business. They both put money into the business and are shareholders of the business. It's Dominic and Luke. My daughter Chloe helps out in the office on a 30 hours a week basis, but it should pretty soon be full-time with what's going on at the moment. It's turning over 80,000 a year. This year we're on target for 750,000, and I wouldn't be surprised to see us beat that. Basically, yes, over the last couple of years we've had a little bit of growth. We've done well. Working for a franchise, there's a few positives. You're not by yourself in business. Every businessman can get down, and you've always got someone to phone up and say, look, it's not working for me. Have you got any ideas? Whether it be head office or another franchisee. So that is a fantastic positive in those spells where things are not going right. Obviously with a franchise, you've got your fellow franchisees who come up with ideas, and you can work on the back of those ideas. The same as if I come up with an idea, I'd like to put it around the network. And then obviously there is the fact that the national account salesman for Mr Electric can go into companies and say to them, we can carry out your work for you on a nationwide basis. There's not many electrical, well, I don't think there's any other electrical companies that can say that. We do work for HomeServe, we do work for Western Power, and companies of that stature which as an independent you would never get into. And just a competition, you know, no one likes someone up the road selling more than them. That's a big motivation. If someone in, say, Coventry was selling more than me, I wouldn't like it. So I would have to sort of up my game a bit. There's a lot of positives. Obviously, on the downside, because I'm not going to ignore downsides, you've got to pay a part of your turnover to it. And when I'm sending off checks to Mr Electric, I think I could be spending that money if I wasn't with Mr Electric. But on the upside, I don't think I'd be anywhere near as big as I am if I hadn't joined Mr Electric. Well, I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't be anywhere near this size.
But to be honest with you, it's the best firm I've worked for. Everyone's nice to be around. The staff and the gaffers are quality, so I'm just happy to be here, to be honest with you. Most companies I work for don't really give you a lot of training towards your job. Mr Electric, they have their own training room. set up where you can go and do stuff that you haven't done before. They teach you about showers, all the interwork with showers, changing parts in them, general maintenance, and it's quite good really.